has come to my motherfucking goddamn gang attention that Carmelo Anthony, not the basketball player, has been charged with first-degree murder after the track meet stabbing. Here to report the story live, back from his hiatus, Bob from Channel 8.
Reporting live from the Spirit Squad worldwide. Bob from Channel 8. Bob.
The 17-year-old student charged with murder in the stabbing of another student at a Texas high school track meet has been released from jail after his $1 million bond was reduced, online records show. Carmelo Anthony, a student at Frisco Centennial High School, was detained following the deadly stabbing, which occurred at a Frisco Independent School District stadium on April the 2nd during a track and field championship involving multiple schools in the district. Austin Metcalf, 17, an 11th grader at Frisco Memorial High School, died after police said another student stabbed him during an altercation in the bleachers at the meet. Reporting live, back from hiatus, and I love you, Bob from Channel 8.
Reporting live from the Spirit Squad worldwide. Bob from Channel 8. Bob.
I feel great, Shabana. Shabana, would you like to speak, Shabana?
Bob is back from hiatus, and I guess he is doing well. Unlike these lashes, but that's not what we're talking about. Okay, so we did indeed pop a receipt on this. I posted that receipt 2 posts ago. Did you guys bear witness to it? When I initially read this, I ended up channeling the spirit of the boy who was deceased, and it was a very apologetic energy there. Raise your hand if you guys remember that, because you should. Okay. It wasn't that long ago. Okay, since that time period, the receipt was this. I said that he would get locked up, and then I said he would breathe fresh air again, which he did when they reduced his bond. Mother don't miss. This card that was pulled here is the Convolution Tarot card upright. That could mean imprisonment. And this is definitely saying imprisonment with the evolution card showing up in reverse. Cypress also shows up upright, so there you will breathe fresh air. Since that time period, when I did drop the receipt, there have been a plethora of individuals asking me how this is going to play out now. And it's true. I only read up until this point. We don't know what's going to happen after he has been found guilty. This is first-degree murder. This is the state of Texas as well. We got to keep that in mind. And we have to keep that in mind for racial purposes. Let's call a spade a spade. You know what I'm saying? Texas is a red state. Donald Trump is doing a lot of undisclosed racism things right now in the guise of making America great. And we see you for what you are. And I just can't wait till we take you... That's neither here nor there. Underneath that post as well, I wanted to address the baby girl who said, we are living in Trump's America. We are not living in Trump's America. We're living in God's America. And God is allowing certain things to happen because of an agenda that he has. Fuck what Trump got going on, but always protect yourself, witch. Always pray for others, and always walk by faith and not by what you see. There is no fear in our heart. But because you are black, and because you are brown, and because you are Mexican, adjust yourself accordingly based upon the powers that be. But that don't mean you unsafe because of your spirituality. Understand, we are rooted in faith. We are not rooted in conspiracy and hope. We know we gonna be all right because when the world wasn't all right before, we still here right now. At least I do. And hopefully I know it for you too. They wanted me to come back at this story to see what's going to unfold now. And I definitely will. I'm nervous. I really want this boy to get off. I really do. I really do. And I remember in the last reading I gave, I said that the boys on the other side, there were two of them, but the boy's a twin. Anyway, the boy that's on the other side had a very apologetic spirit, so I feel like that might actually lighten the blow, especially with the notoriety and publicity that this case is getting. Let us see if we can read it. Let us pray.
Let's get ready to rumble!
All right. Spirit, can I read this? I can read this. I don't like that first card. Let's see what we got. All right. He is gonna get locked up. Quarantine card is upright. This is a card I created during COVID when we all were locked up in the house. However, this card came up the last time I read, which is he's pleased. Remember? Faye Dunaway came up the last time I read this, and this is talking about travel. Is this nigga going on the run? No, he's not. He's not. So I feel like there might be some incarceration, but I also feel like there could be a plea bargain or something on the table that he's not going to serve the entire rest of his life locked up. I don't feel like it's going to be, and the number 4 showing up in my mind, I don't think he's going to be locked up for an extended period of time. I actually feel like he might get educated in there. This is a card of education, okay? Or maybe they give him like, this don't feel like a normal sentencing to me. It feels like they charged him with murder. They're going to give him a sentence and then they're going to say, okay, well, you can do time served if you do X, Y, and Z. And this might be get educated on. I don't know what this is, to be honest with you. But because I don't know the legal system. But what I will say is that, yeah, somebody's looking out for you. Okay. And I don't know if this is coming from the family of the people who are victims. I feel like there's going to be unexpected support coming from the person's family who died. Or they have like a come to Jesus moment on the sentencing day and they say, well, you know, or something. There's a light here in the midst of you being sentenced that I feel like might actually make you smile. And that's the weirdest thing because this card was the third card that came up the last time I read it. I like what you just said. Maybe they'll use him as a figurehead or a spokesperson for something. This is him gaining a lot of attention and exposure, and it's upright, so it's in a positive way. It's going to be interesting how this plays out. I'm not getting a clear picture here because I don't think it's a definite conclusion. But this does say they're going to lock him up, though. So my verdict on this reading is I feel like they are going to lock him up, but there's a light at the end of the tunnel. That's not the end of the story. I feel like there is support coming, and then you please. Do we know when his sentencing day is? Is it soon? I feel like it's the first week of June or second, like around the 13th or something like that. So whatever we bear witness to, just know that it's something else working in this. These cards are not murder charge cards. That's what I'll say. Hopefully it resonates. Next case, next story.
Nigga, next question, Tamika. Stop trying to motherfucking play me for you don't get what you need. Next question, Tamika.